Alright, y'all, welcome back. Today we're going to be checking out Conquest Dark, a dark fantasy Diablo still kind of themed. We're doing a lot of Diablo themed auto battlers, survivor games. So let's see how they all stack up against each other. Okay, so let me see. Gates of Carhathia. 2 skulls. Humanity's first stronghold against the cursed undead hordes, where a haunting ritual outside the gates reanimates fallen soldiers, forever bound to their past conflicts within the city's enduring struggle. Defeat bosses, complete rituals to unlock. Alright. 1 skull, sources fall, altar power. Alright, so discover new locations, where you can perform dark rituals, discover an altar where you can consume corrupted soul fragments to gain permanent stat bonuses, discover a mysterious location that opens up new shrines. Do we collect these? No. Okay. And 3 corrupted soul fragments used on altars to gain permanent stat bonuses, 5 soul coins used to upgrade the archive, which is here. Alright. Let's just go. Okay. Trying to use my controller. I don't think I can, which is fine. Barbarian, hunter, or hunter. Okay, so we got class bonuses, primal resistance, proficiencies, masteries. And then we have random bonuses, it looks like. Plus 5% critical damage, lead damages, lunar damage. Let's go damage to elites. Oh, we can reroll them. Let's see what happens when we reroll. Apparently there is nudity in the game, but you can turn it on and off. I have it turned off. I don't know why you need nudity in the game. Resistance. Arc attack. 3 hunters. Kinda wish I could go back and get that one that was elite damage. See if we can get that. Reduced bleed rate. Alright, let's just go with you. Hunter's Apprentice. Alright. 200 weapons. Heavy armor. We're a hunter, so let's go with that. Your character starts with 100 health and 10 lives. If you lose all your health, one of your lives is removed. Your health resets back to 100, and you gain a bleed stack. Each bleed stack reduces your character's health by 1% of maximum health per second until your health reaches 1. Okay. While bleed stacks cannot be removed, you can strengthen your defenses to mitigate the effects of bleeding. Build your character's defenses is just as important as increasing your damage. The best way to counter bleed is to avoid losing lives altogether. Yeah, got that. Focus on improving your resistances, health, dodge, charges, move speed, yada yada. If you're already bleeding, you can mitigate this by reduced bleed rate, slow bleeding, or by boosting health regen and gain a chance to gain healing soul. Oh, okay, so that's why we wanted bleed increase. Oh, it's because my controller's not on. Let me turn my controller on. I'd rather play this. I like playing auto battlers with the controller. Attack is automatic. Wait. I don't start with a weapon? Wait. Okay, so the Minecraft of auto battlers here. I gotta punch skeletons until what? Am I missing something? Oh my god. I got a huge wound on me. That's just... Am I missing a leg? What the fuck? I go slow, everything's... Oh god, I'm missing my thigh on my other leg. And I have a pelvis sticking out. What the heck? Oh god. What the fuck is this game? So, as of recording this, it's been on early access for... I haven't killed anything, and it doesn't look like... Can I go outside this circle? No. Okay. So, like I said, at the time of this recording, this has been out on early access for like 4 days. And it cost a tenner, so 10 euros, thereabouts. I like how everything just kind of like slowly shambles towards you. I think this is a solo dev. Okay. Yeah, of course, ritual failed. Can I even... I can't go anywhere else. I think that's the only place I can go. Alright, let's go... No, we're gonna go Barbarian. Sure. Punch, punch. Oh my god. I kill one right off the bat and I get weapons. Alright, cool. Sure. What the fuck? So is that why I couldn't, like, do anything the first time? Because I got overwhelmed so quickly? Why am I not starting with a weapon? That's what I want to know. My character's boobies just like hanging out. Alright, Berserker Rage, attack speed, increase by life loss, damage increased by life loss. Reduce damage. Alright, let's take Rampage. Rampage! Why am I starting naked? Is this like a D&D campaign where you start naked in a closet in a tavern or something like that? Sit on the ground in front of you, causing a seismic force that deals primal damage. Throw 2 axes. Alright, let's go with this. What was that? Okay. I'm just kind of hitting buttons right now. Alright, so I think on my first run, I didn't kill something fast enough. I could have hit chance. I want more charges. Let's max out Rampage. More charges on my dash. You okay there, bro? Swing's pretty slow. Okay, I'm glad I don't have to push a button to pick up loot. It's just automatic. All resistances, base health increase, critical hit damage. I'm good on that right now. Resistance, critical hit chance, attack speed. I like that. Resistance, chance to spawn a healing soul. You know what? I'm gonna go with this one. I'm not sure why we start naked and without a weapon. It's an interesting design decision. Like, why is there an option for nudity? I'm not sure. Okay, resilience. I like that. Bloodthirst, attack speed. I like that. Here we go. Attack range. Yes, I am all about increasing range and arc of damage in games like this. Because the further you can keep dudes away from you, the longer you're going to survive. Alright, elite bro. I think I chose increased damage to elites. Yeah. Get wrecked, nerd. Oh, he has bleed stacks too. Like I have 10, he had a ×3 or something like that. Get away from my loot. Alright, execute. Every second deals primal damage to 3 random. So is that... Is that an AoE? That's what it sounds like. Oh, we gotta spin to win. Surround yourself with whirling swords. Heck yeah. Is it constant? I'm gonna love it if it's constant. Resistance up, movement speed up, chance to spawn a healing soul. Resistance, movement, critical hit damage. Resistance, movement, critical hits chance. This is heavy armor. Does that affect my speed? Or are you? Or something. Oh, you were one of the red crystals. I don't remember what they're called. So, we just came off of playing Godforsaken. And already this is showing how these games should be, except for the intro. I didn't really like the whole start naked, punch a tree to get your stuff kind of thing. Berserker Rage, attack speed increase. Yeah, we saw that one. Attack speed increase, chance to spawn a healing soul. Resilient. Yeah, let's go resilience. Yeah, it's like it didn't focus on art like Godforsaken did. I mean, I'm not gonna crap on the art in this at all. I mean, art doesn't really matter too much to me in these kind of games. Like Tower of Babel, and especially something like, well, no, I'm not gonna use Tower of Babel in this example, but something like Asgard's Fall or Asgard's Fallen, whatever it was called. You know me, I can't remember names. You know, very pixelated. So I might argue, like, oh, they could have done more with the art style. It's like, no, it works great for that game. And, you know, that's what it matters, is that the art style works well for that game. But this has, like, a better progression feel than Godforsaken. They can take a cue from this a little bit in that case. Okay. Giant's Reach. Ability damage. Ooh. Let's go with this. Love my whirlwind. Alright, we hit the 5-minute mark. This guy has 8 lives. I wonder if the lives are to keep the health bar small, or you can actually see some significant damage, like it's a psychological thing. You know what I mean? Like you're seeing more of a damage progression, so it feels like you're making more progress towards defeating them. Defeating the enemy. All resistances, primary attack, ability damage, critical hit chance, I like that. Resistances, attack speed, resistance piercing chance, that's nice. Critical hit chance, I'm gonna go with the Savage Bracers. Back. Back. I don't mind that this is more of an arena setting where I'm locked in. I don't explore too much of the map when I play these games, because I want to be where the experience drops. I actually like that there's no experience orbs. I like I just get experience when I kill guys. Leap, landing, damage. Ooh, leap attack. Yeah, we're taking leap. Show me the leap. I want to see the leap. I want to see the necromancer. Do you have a necromancer in this? Or some kind of minion class of summoner? There's a auto battler survivor game that's coming out. I think it's called Skull Horde, where you're just a necromancer and you're just summoning things. And I'm like, yeah, that's my game. I'm looking forward to that. Critical hit chance, power ability, cool, berserker rage. Maybe I should take that because I'm losing lives. Let's take some berserker rage. It's a nice passive. Seems like, oh shit! My dodge is replaced by the leap. Hell yeah! Ooh. Ah. Oh, that's nice. I prefer that over a dodge, especially for the barbarian. Get wrecked, nerds! All right, I'm having fun. Wham. Ah, that is so satisfying. I love that it replaces my dash. Alright. Attack speed. Attack reach. Yeah, let's keep going with primal strength. Although I should start looking at increasing my reach again. Well, I get pants finally. Attack speed, resistance, bonus health. I like that. Resistance, chance to spawn healing soul. Crit damage increase. Resistance, attack reach. Critical damage. That's a huge attack reach bonus. Oh man, look at my whirlwind. Bok! Ah! See? Power fantasy. This is fucking great. I love it. Bomb. Bomb. Can't leave here? No, can't leave here. Those guys are far enough away. Unless I... Oh, they're coming closer. Come here, nerds. Alright. 5 lives left. Oh, there are experience orbs. They're just so small I couldn't see them. Okay. I take back my previous comment. Reach bloodthirst. Alright, let's keep going. Power ability damage. Let's keep going with this. Get off me, range. Alright. 2 minutes. No. Oh! No! Okay, can I stand where the chain is? I can, I think. See, that forces me closer to this guy. To the Lord Commander. I like that. Nope. One life to live. Music's getting epic. Alright, I'm gonna die here. That's fine. Cool. I got some stuff. Felt like I made good progress. You've unlocked Stygian Archive. Open it by clicking the location on the world map and then browse the archive. In the archive, you can view all unlocked content and upgrades. Upgrade weapon sets and abilities with soul coins. Cool. Alright, where is it? Where's the archive? I don't see the archive. Can I zoom out on the map? No, it doesn't look like I can get... Oh, there it is. Wah. A shadowed vault of ancient stone, its air heavy with the whispers of eldritch secrets and the tang of forbidden magics. Here lie tomes linked to the madness, their pages steeped in the blood of unholy rites. Inside the archive, you can browse your unlocked discoveries and upgrade them using soul coins. You can quickly browse the archive by pressing tab or the north button. In my case would be Y, I think, or north on my D-pad. I'll have to figure out. General, enhanced, events, races. Okay, so we can uncover different races. So primal resistance is based on that. Origins, veteran of war. Cool. Savage upbringing. Hunter's apprentice for doing bow. Okay, so cool. Class masteries, cool. Weapon sets, cool. Okay. Can I... Okay. Doesn't look like I can increase there. Kind of confused. Altar of Power. Offer souls, so it takes 1. Okay, so if I do it again, I'll get plus 2% per level. For my damage. Okay, can't do that. Sorcerer's Fall. Let's try that. Okay, so yes, it's just an archive. Okay, it shows what I'll get. All right. So is that one area how I just increase my passives? Short bows and survival. It wasn't highlighted on that. Come here. See, if the first thing that's going to drop is a weapon, just give that weapon right away. Right? If the first item that's going to drop from the first monster you kill is a weapon, just give it to the player right away. There's no reason not to. So primal damage and solar damage. I'm wondering what the difference is. Double shot chance, chance to burn. Okay, so solar damage is like holy fire, maybe? We're gonna go with the long range bow. Pretty good distance on soul collection. Dodge chances, health regen, I like that. Damage to healthy. Okay. Projectile pierce, attack speed. Let's go attack speed. Yeah. Give the player a choice of weapon right at the beginning, if that's the first thing that's going to drop. Ricochet shot shoots one arrow that ricochets between targets, or a power shot that pierces through enemies. I always like ricochet abilities. Yeah, there we go. Let's try auto target. Okay, maybe that wasn't auto target. Hello, Elite. Ooh. Nice. Daddy likes. Armor. All resistances. Movement speed. Resistance piercing. All resistances. Critical hit. Attack reach. You know what? Let's do a chance to spawn a healing soul. Sprint. Projectile mount. So we increase how many shots we got. Yeah, let's try that. Yeah, it just fired 2, I think. Yeah, there we go. Chance to give us kind of a spread. Yeah, I like how quickly you're leveling up. Cool. Like the sprint. Multi-shot. Chance increased. Alright. Let's increase move speed. And sprint regen. Give me that. Look how slow those projectiles are moving. Almost comical. What is that? Can I pick that up? Concentrated shot every 2 seconds. If no enemies are nearby, shoot 1 arrow, dealing quite a bit of lunar damage and generate 10 energy per target hit. Every 2 seconds, shoot 3 arrows towards the closest nearby enemy. I think you can cut one of those words. I think the closest enemy can cut nearby. Dealing quite a bit of solar damage. Same type. I think I'm going to go burst shot. Really missing that leap. That leap was sweet. All resistances. Okay, movement speed, piercing chance, resistance, movement speed, all damage. All resistances or moving speed. Let's go with that. Ricochet is nice though. Yeah, that leap on Barbarian was sweet. I really like that. Ricochet is nice. If that comes up again, I'll choose that. Multi-shot. Survival tactics. Health regen. Nice. Attack speed. Survival. Whenever I read multi-shot, I always think of Fifth Element when she goes multi-pass. One of the great movies. By the way, love that movie. I haven't been checking. Can we reroll? I'm assuming we can reroll the abilities when we level up. We got 10 seconds, if I remember correctly, because they appear at 5 minutes. So 4 seconds for the first boss. Yep, there it is. Okay, elemental mastery, movement speed, aim shots. Let's go aim shots. Let's see what that's about. There we go. Got the ricochet on him. So the hunter feels squishier than the barbarian, which is how it should feel. These projectiles could be sped up, I think. I wonder if it's just because it's an early level that they're doing that. There we go. Got a little bullet hell going on. My personal taste is that these games should have a little bit of that bullet hell element to promote moving, to put you in more of a predicament. Helmet. All resistances, resistance piercing, critical hit chance, resistances, all damage, piercing, resistances, all damage, power ability damage. Okay, let's go with that. Ooh, ruins. Hit chance, critical damage. I think we need to... I always think you need to increase your hit chance before damage. Alright, getting more mobs. So increase mob density. Disengage, move quickly, shooting 3 arrows. Okay, so yeah. Got it. So if we do that, yeah, it's an escape ability, which is smart to have on a hunter. That's why I like the PoE2 range class, their hunter class. The disengage ability is super good. The escape ability. fact, it's the only hunter class I like in ARPGs. I haven't found one that gives me that same feeling. Gives me the same enjoyment when I play. Multi-shot, movement speed. Ooh, attack speed. Chance to freeze. Hey, let's do that. Wish I could get an extra dodge right now. So I'd have 3 instead of 2. Under pressure. Alright. Aim shot, sprint, or I'm gonna go sprint. Yeah, so there I dashed towards them, towards the ranged monsters, so I could get that triple shot off, clear them out faster. Bracers, resistance, reduced bleed rate, like that, bonus health. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Alright, we don't have the ruin to reroll, but we have skip. I don't like skip in games like this. I don't know why. Ooh, ricochet shot. Primordial ruin. Alright. Ricochet shot ruin. There we go. So now we have to do a little bit of strategy because we have that disengage. We can do that to clear people out a little faster, which I like. Oh, hello. It's funny that you become a skeleton as you play when you take damage. Multi-shot. Oh, come on. Elemental. Alright, let's go multi-shot. Maybe that'll help increase our ricochet amount. Ah, my bleed is too big. Come on. Too much bleed. Yes. Gotcha. Pants. Resistances. Critical damage. Critical chance. Critical chance. Okay, it's same. Alright. All damage. Critical hit damage. Critical hit chance. Oh, it increases the one I already have equipped. I have a feeling I'm not going to last too much longer. Alright, we're going to do survival tactics. See how much longer we can last. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's got one of those red shards. I want that. Give it to me. There we go. Dead. Maybe. Maybe. See if we can last 50 seconds so we can see what happens when we get to 0. Yep, thought I was dead there. Alright, 30 seconds. Ooh, leveling up. Nice. Projectile mount. Let's go with that. Multi-shot. 25 seconds. Is it collecting experience that's restoring? Five seconds. Is it collecting experience? Ritual complete. Alright, so it seems like it's the vampire survivor. You're done. We're gonna kill you. Return to world map. Band of the Lion. Don't know what that is. Altar of Power. Alright. Altar of Souls. Oh, okay. Okay. Increased pickup range, basically. Alright, let's talk about it. Not bad. Not bad at all. I wish the arena would expand as you go through, like, maybe after you defeat the first boss, it expands a little bit to give you a little bit more room. And then after you defeat the second boss, maybe a little bit more. Doesn't have to be a huge increase, maybe like anywhere from 5 to 10%. I don't know why nudity has to be a thing in this. Like, it seems pretty edgelord to me. Like, why is that an option? Makes no sense. Because, I mean, you're not starting with armor anyway, so why have that as an option? Right? Again, seems kind of edgelordy. For the male gaze or something, I don't know. Start with a weapon. First dude you kill, I've noticed, has been dropping me a weapon every time. Maybe it's random. Maybe it happens when the second guy you kill. I don't know. But just, if that's the case, just give them a weapon right off the bat. It's unnecessary that they have to punch somebody to get a weapon. Alright? Other than that, I don't really have too much of a complaint with this. I'll probably follow it. I'm not sure if I'll put it on my Steam Deck yet. I'll have to see how development goes, but yeah, check it out. Maybe 10 euros is a little much, but then again, I don't think it is. I don't know. No, I think it's a great start. I think it feels like an early access game. That I don't know if this had a demo. If it had a demo, I missed it. But it feels like, yes, it was a good timing in the development of this game to put it on early access. I'm trying to think if I have anything else to say. I like how quickly you're leveling up. Each class, the Barbarian and the Hunter, felt very different, which was nice. I did like that leap ability a lot with the Barbarian. It was very fun. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say about it now. Nudity seems kind of edgelord. Give somebody the weapon right off the bat. If it's going to be the first thing you get, you know, when you punch somebody, that makes no sense. You know, just give it to them. And I'd like to see that arena grow as you get further in the level, in the timer. Maybe that could be a passive. So it increases by like 2-3% each time you take it. And it's like a 3-level passive. You can upgrade it 3 times. And that's going to be more of an interesting decision when you put it up against something like multi-shot or ricochet or more movement speed. You'd be like, ooh, do I want to increase my area of movement versus my movement speed? So maybe do that instead of increasing it each time you defeat one of the bosses, right? Yeah, I think that'd be more interesting to me. 10 minutes felt good. I have no problem with the length of the level. Let's just start Scorching Wastes to see how many minutes that is if it increases to 15. Let's just start you. Barrier amount. Yeah, let's just go that. It increases it to 12 minutes. Was it 10 or 12 minutes before? I'm assuming it was 10. Okay, so it seems like it always wants you to fight this guy first. Yeah, just give him a weapon. There's no need for that. Absolutely no need for that. Alright, I think that's it for today. I hope that was informative. Thanks for coming along. Cheers.